Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So now we're on the 12th of March. I'm going to take a little journey today from Jomtien to Dundee in Scotland. Now, those of you who follow the channel will know where this is going to go. It's a journey of about 50 hours. Normally done in about 20 max, and when you get to the end of it you realise why it's taken 50 hours. So, okay, kick-off time. I still shake my head thinking about this. Right, bus jumped in into Savannahboom, 2 hours. Pre-checked in, up the desk, gets his departure card, off he goes upstairs, see you later. So then he's got 3 hours to kill in Bangkok, in Bangkok, so he has plenty of time. So he's a wander around duty free, buy some stuff at home and goes, has a coffee. All good so far. So flight time comes, he gets on his flight into Doha. No problems. Again, typical good flight from Qatar. That's when it all goes tits up. He thinks he's got 3.5 hours to kill, when actually he's got 2 hours 10 minutes. So what does the ball boy do? He goes walk about, doesn't look at the departure box. What the hell would he do that for? You know, shit, that's far too easy. So then what does he do? He goes and forgets to check in, or he's checked in but forgets to go through his gate. Doesn't look, he's got no idea. So eventually he decides he better go and find his flight. Well, his flight went half an hour ago. Not a good start. Of course, in the meantime, people will be running around the airport shouting for him, blah blah blah. But he's checked in, no sign. Now, this is not an experienced traveller, guys. This is a really elderly guy, first time travelling on his own. And again, those who follow the channel will know exactly where this is going to go. So then the sort of shit hits the fan a bit. He's missed his flight. What does he do? He goes and asks when the next one is. Tomorrow. Oh, right, okay. So the airline really good to him and say, look, we can put you on a flight. Next flight out here, going to the UK, it's going to London. So he says, okay, fine. Now this is a guy who does not travel. He doesn't travel. He's never been in London in his life. So off he goes to London. But the flight is much later. Now he should have been getting back into Edinburgh at about 6 o'clock in the morning. So the London flight is much later in the day, so he sort of hang around the airport, gets in London, and he gets into London about 4 something. So then he's still got to get to Dundee. So he decided, okay, let's go get a train. It's all like extra expense, by the way, guys. His flight was free. The guys put on an extra flight because of the sort of took pity on him, I think. So he gets goes to the ticket office, buys his train ticket. He pays with his debit card, which is fine, and then puts it in his pocket, which was a good job because he lost his wallet. He left his wallet at the desk that he bought his ticket for the train. So stupid old goat has now got no wallet. And he only discovered this when he went for coffee. And he didn't have any money. He had 2 quid to his name. The guy took pity on him, so look, sit and enjoy your coffee. So then he discovered in the back pocket he had his bank card, so all's not lost. So he gets his way from Heathrow into King's Cross by taxi, another enormous expense. So he gets his train and he gets up to Edinburgh at 10:15 or 10 o'clock. Goes, buys a ticket for the train home. The guy sends him on a goose chase over the bridge to such a departure point, and as he's going across there, the train was leaving someplace else and we're driving down the tracks. That's bad enough, but worse still, this was the last train. So what do you do? He stayed overnight in Edinburgh. More expense. More expense. So then he jollied himself off to his hotel. Went for a beer. Nearly died when it cost him £5 for a beer. Incidental that was. So he gets up next morning, had breakfast, heads to the station. This is about 11 o'clock. Gets into Edinburgh. Gets a train. Another expense. Not £22. Because he bought a return ticket, his return ticket was now invalid because it's a different date. So he gets home about 50 hours later. So, big journey. And of those who are still with me through this tedious journey, I know this is all true because it was my dad that did it. And of course when he gets back, it doesn't stop then because he's got no Wi-Fi because he cancelled his Sky for the 3 months he was with me, saved himself £300. But then it took him 2.5 weeks to get it connected. So he's got to reconnect again the 17th. So in the meantime, he's got no phone, he can't use his mobile. It's a complete, the whole time. So, I mean there's incidentals in between this, but the bottom line is that guys, if your dad's 91, don't let him come and see you on his own. Get him to come with a babysitter or something. But anyway, you know, if you enjoy the depressive story, nature of the story, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, pass it on to people you like. If you don't like it, pass it on to people you don't like. Always a bit of fun. Until the next time guys, thanks for watching, take care.